Welcome back. Welcome back. So, welcome to Digital Marketing Certified TV. Just in case you don't know, I think I've told you before, this is a journey. This is a 1,826 days journey. And funny enough, I'm taping this video on the 56th day. So, I want to take you up on a journey. I want to take you through a journey, basically documenting the process all the way through. As you can see, the title is How I Run a 20-piece digital marketing content system in 3 hours. Okay, now it's up to you how you choose to do this. We call our system the attraction based customer acquisition system, ABCAS. All right, and you can be a part of it. You just have to go through the links. Now, I'm the author. My name is Ola. I'm the author of Digital Marketing Certified. I have more than 20 years in the game. I've had a lot of success. My one single tracked success is more than $3 million, a little bit more than $3 million in my activities over the last 20 years. But I've had multiple different successes, but much more failure in that period of time. So I don't want to come here and fluff anything for you. I want to show you the progress. If you look at the screen you're looking at right now, you can already see that in 3 hours, a content piece is pushed out. Only 1 minute average view duration is being seen. Only 3 views in 3 hours. But this is a channel with 7,355 subscribers. So what happened? How come all those people are not seeing this piece of content? Well, here's the thing. Anything you do in digital marketing is going to be a journey, and I'm sure most people will probably highlight the success for you. And like I said, more than 20 years, multi-million dollars in personal sales production. So I know what I'm talking about. Majority of them is 99% of my customers, clients over the last 20 years is online. So I know what I'm talking about. Everything from real estate through digital marketing, selling courses, selling consulting, and different services that I offer, right? The 99% of them came from online. Okay, here and there we get referrals every now and then, but I'm talking about actually exposing your business for visibility. All right, now why am I talking about this today? Well, so let's say, for example, you're trying to start digital marketing, you're trying to put out content, right? You want to put up your first video, right? And somebody told you that, hey, you could make, and it's true, I've had videos with 15 views and that video has generated more than $5,000. I've had that here. I've also had videos with 25,000 views that generated $0. So what do you do with that information, right? What do you do with the information? You have to create a system. You have to work with the system. You have to understand that the true secret to success in digital marketing, either you're running a conglomerate of corporations or you're running a small department of 3 people running digital marketing, your digital marketing department. Either way, the secret is 2 things. Okay, consistency and discipline. Okay, I'm just going to give you those 2 secrets: consistency and discipline. Meaning, on days that nothing seems to be happening, you're ready to keep working. So I just want to log in and show you what is happening. Okay, you can see I'm going to refresh this page. This is an actual primary YouTube channel for this project I'm working on right now. It's a 5-year project. Why is it that I have 7,000 subscribers and almost no views? I mean, if I go into analytics, you can literally see now. The machine we're running right now, it takes us 3 hours, literally. Okay, 3 hours and 10 minutes or so, and it's a new record. We sell the machine, the ABCAS system, is 5 hours. Okay, if you're getting started, we expect that you be a little bit slower with it, right? But it's just about 5 hours per week. If you can run about 5 hours per week and you can run that for the next 100 pieces of content, you're going to dominate everywhere. That's just the bottom line. Now, remember, that includes discipline, that includes consistency. It is not a one video thing, right? Now, when you look across the board, you're going to find that some of your videos will take off and some will just be what they're going to be, right? So now, the actual number we want to be looking at is not the 7,300 subscribers. Honestly, this number is an indication that somebody found what I said in the past. It made sense to them, I guess. So they click subscribe. That means nothing. To some extent, it means something, right? But what I'm saying is that when it comes down to generating revenue, which is really what keeps you afloat, you need a little bit more than that. So you can see just from YouTube ads, in the last 7 days, we've had $41, right? And we started this journey we're on right now has been about 56 days or so. So if you want to stay tuned to this, make sure you're subscribed. So I'm going to change this date to about 56 days ago, which is June 25th. Today is, as I'm doing this right now, today is August 19th, right? So we're going to go back. So from yesterday, August 18th to June 25th. All right, and that makes about 56. Today is the 56th day of consistency in what I'm working with right now. And if you look at that, you can see a decline, okay, because basically we cleaned house. Okay, we found out that majority of the audience coming here is basically I want to be respectful to my audience, but they were basically not valuable. They were not valuable customers, okay? They were the average. So one of the things you want to pay attention to in business is what is your average customer value? Something I've been teaching for a long time, okay? Average customer value. Some people, it's a little bit related to lifetime customer value, right? So if you look at the last 56 days, I'm not going to count this, but we actually had a couple of this video actually generated more than this in the back end, right? So much more than actually much more than this. Okay, so an average video in that time has actually generated much more than what you're looking at right now. So how did we do that? Because we understand that not all traffic are created equal. Okay, so now, but we're able to also do that because we're not just counting on one video to take off. We are everywhere. Okay, we have a omnipresence. Okay, omni-channel. We are creating content everywhere. Okay, so I'm going to open this to show you what we're doing. Okay, so for every single day when we go live, okay, so we basically go live for 50 minutes, and that 50 minutes video is converted into 20 pieces of content and content nodes all around the internet. Okay, that's the first thing you need to know. But there's some mini steps that we take to ensure that we get things done and we're consistent and we're disciplined and we don't break the rules. Every now and then we might tweak one or two things just to make sure that the operations are smooth, but it's a 3-hour operation for us at this point. If you're just getting started, we expect it to be about 4 to 5 hours, and you can do that once a week, and you put out content, quality content, optimized content that will basically attract customers to you. That's why we call it attraction-based customer acquisition system, right? So, but it's based on averaging everything out and then understanding how it works. So I want to show you this. You see this, right? So one of the things that people are making the most noise about right now is AI. AI there, AI over there, AI. Everybody's talking about AI, but the principles that actually make business works is the same, okay? You bring value to a market and you connect the value with the market. Make sure there's a connection. How are you going to make sure there's a connection? They have to know you, meaning you have to have visibility. They have to like you and trust you. KLT. Know you, like you, trust you. That's the formula I've been following for the past 20 plus years. So the platforms can change. The technology can change. So now we're talking about AI, right? At one point we were going heavy. Like the first time I went heavy with digital marketing was about 17 years ago, right? Purchased a course for $3,000, right? The name of the course was SEO Networkers, and purchased the course and then just went AWire. And that skills has paid me millions since then, okay? Not just me, but many other people basically just creating millions in sales across the board. So that same skill is still applicable. It's just a skill that allows you to position in front of the people searching for solutions right now in that exact moment, as opposed to chasing friends and family around to support your business, which is a frustrating process. Does that make sense? So anyway, so be the business AI recommends. So AI is looking to recommend solutions to people when they are searching for it. It doesn't matter if you're talking about ChatGPT, Claude, you're talking about Gemini. It's the same thing. Back in the days, Well, up to now still is when people go on Google and search, right? They go on Yahoo, or they go on, what's the other one? Bing, right? And they go search, right? When they search in search engines, you want to be one of the businesses that is present. It doesn't matter if you are a big multi-billion-dollar business or you're a one-man business. The same skill sets. You learn it, you master it. You can also give it to people that work for you to continue to implement that 5-hour machine. You can do it once a week. You can do it once a day. It's completely up to you. Like I said, I'm on a journey. I'm going to continue to show you numbers, and the numbers are not always going to look nice. Okay, they're not going to always look nice. So if you look, if you go to if you look through here, you can see execution time is 3 hours and 10 minutes from 6:50 a.m. to 10 a.m. What happens? It's actually a 16 minutes faster than yesterday. It gets better because the more you do something over and over and over, it becomes better. You kind of know what to do now. That's something that people miss out on when they try one thing one time and they quit. You miss out on the opportunity to compound your production, but also to literally continue to make it more efficient, right? So in that time period, we've have about 1,000 plus total assets, digital assets out there, spread like a web all over the place, bringing customers to us, right? So what does it say? It says more people are using AI to research. That's the truth, right? They're using it to research, to compare, to decide where to spend their money. Make sure your business shows up when it matters. So what are we doing here? We're making sure we're on YouTube, we're on Meta, both Facebook and Instagram, right? We're on X, Twitter. Okay, we're also on, obviously, on Google. We're optimizing all these pieces of content to show up when people search for them. It's maximum visibility, multi-platform distribution, stronger results, right? Because you never know where your customers are going to come from. Some of them are browsing through the feed right now. They're scrolling through the feed. Some of them are searching actively, right? So key operational observations: compounding speed, search engine leverage, because if people are searching, they are the best type of customers. They're already searching, right? Pipeline continuity. You continue because now every time we're done, that process, the workflow, right? The standard operating procedure ensures that we schedule the next piece. So there's no, oh, I forgot yesterday, I don't know. Everything is scheduled. They're locked into the calendar. Okay, if you understand this, you will win. If you understand, not just understand, but actually implement this, you will win. And what happens? We'll finish with one quality and fully optimized and distributed content, and get another prepped and scheduled for the next whatever is in your frequency, either week or day. Is completely up to you, right? Depends on what kind of capacity you have. But I'm going to be honest with you, you can't have anything less than once a week. Okay, let's say you're doing once a month, right? You will basically increase the chances that there will be a drift and you will quit on yourself. Now, some people are filmmakers, and if you're doing filmmaking type of content and stuff like that, then you might be able to go a whole month, because then the quality will compensate for quantity or frequency, right? So the business that show up in AI today, AI means everything. AI does not mean ChatGPT. That's just generative AI. AI means everything. Everything is leveraging AI. The algorithms on the social media, in the search engines, all those things are using machine learning to present the best result for the people when they're actually in search for it, when it is actually most likely to be something of their interest. And how do they know this? They track their behavior online over time. And you need to position your business to be present when AI is ready to recommend. And if it's not, it's not. And what does it take? It takes 5 hours a week. 5 hours a week. Okay. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you as I continue to share the progress with you. So you can see that there's a decline here, right? But if I put this back on, just to round this up for now, because I just wanted to show you what's possible. This is just one of about 3 different machines that we're building at the same time, because it's really just the same thing, and we have ways that we tweak things to make sure. But you need to understand fundamentals first, and then you're able to deploy in about 5 hours a week, right? So if you go back to, let's go back to Lifetime. If you look at Lifetime, this particular channel has done $8,677 on just revenue, right? Lifetime is about 5 years, since 2021 or so, right? So but this channel has made a whole lot more money. Let's just, to be honest with you, because this is just the front end. This is when YouTube shows ads, and they share a little bit of the money that the advertisers spend with them. Okay, that's just what you're looking at. But on the back end, we've made a whole lot more money because I've always made sure that we actually have a bigger value on the back end that we bring to the marketplace. If you want to make more money, you want to bring more value. It's as simple as that. Now, you also need to understand that not all traffic are created equal. Entertainment, people looking for entertainer, they spend the least amount of money because they're just cruising. And the people that are looking to actually create a transformation in their business and their health and in their relationships, they tend to spend more money. That's just how it works because there's a lot more at stake. So the more value you bring to the marketplace, the more money you get to make. That's how it works. Okay. And but that's it. In the last 28 days, you can see that even though we changed course, and what happened is that we decided to clean house, we decided to focus this channel on more transformational and less, like we removed 80% entertainment type of content, and we decided to laser in and focus on specific solutions, specific problems that need solution. So every video is attacking one problem at a time, and in addition to that, we're also making sure we're building clusters to ensure that people have enough content to continue to get value. That's number one. We always focus on value, but naturally that has a byproduct of helping them know us, like us, and then trust us. And some will decide to do business with us, some don't. And either way, we make money. All right. So if you want to build something like this, again, just go to digitalmarketingcertified.com. You can get the book for free there. You can also get to book a diagnostic session with me so we can see how we can deploy the ABCAS system, the 5-hour ABCAS system into your business. But we need to make sure that you actually have something that you're planning to sell or that you can sell. You have an offer for the marketplace. Okay. If you don't, we can also help you craft one, create one, if you're trying to start a business for the first time. All right. Hopefully you've been enlightened, educated. That's all I have for you on this video. Make sure you're subscribed. This is day 56 of 1,826 days. Follow the journey. I'm going to continue to show you the number, the bad, the good, the ugly. If you look at this channel right now, it's not doing well because we decided to change course. We understood that it's going to take us 60 to 90 days to change course successfully, and that's what we did, because what it comes down to is machine learning. Okay, if you train the machine, it will learn, but you have to have a direction, you have to have a plan, and you actually have to follow all the way through. Remember, discipline and consistency. All right, so this is as raw as it gets, but I just show you this is how we run 20-piece digital content in 3 hours. Okay, and it's just small steps that eventually will, it's like 50 steps. Eventually that will feel like 5 steps in your head because you already know what to do. But we build a system that allow you to, it's basically hard code discipline and consistency into your journey when it comes to digital marketing for your business and for your endeavors. Hopefully you've been enlightened, educated. We'll see you on the next one. Take care. God bless. Peace.